Woo! Back in the building. Girl, Perry. She don't love me, she's too scary. Woo! Back in the building. Check out my camera. Some me time. I'm back in the building, family. Everybody get on up in here where we at. Everybody come on up in here. Woo! Myself, I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. Sipping in here, I do myself. Talk about some buckling going on up in North Carolina mountains, right? And I don't wanna tell you to drop me, but I don't wanna play your face. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. But baby, if you give it something, baby, I'm all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space. But I need it, baby, I'm late, but I can't get none of my cameras there. I can't tell you what it is, but you got me going crazy. Cause you is so amazing. How long can you go, baby? Woo! At last to my body so amazing. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space. And I need it, baby, all day, but I camera. I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you gotta say shit. And I know you taste it. Everybody get in whatever platform you're gonna be watching this. If you're on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, if you're on the TV stations, if you're on the radio station, you know, everybody get on up in here. Who else did I miss? Oh, also X. Anybody on Twitter X over here? Alright. 50 y'all already on Twitter X, okay. Woo! We're gonna talk about this North Carolina fuckery that's going on. Now we don't really have a government that actually works for us. You guys know the calling number is 850-368-9102. If you want to add to the discussion, feel free to call in. Get it. Because you can get it. If you're new to the channel, wherever you're at, if you're on TikTok, tap that screen. If you find yourself on YouTube, thumbs up the channel. On Twitter, X, do what you do over there. Instagram, do what you do with that. Wherever you find us at, sub or follow wherever you find us. If you sub to the channel where you at, sub to us. If you follow where you at, follow us. Don't cost you nothing, it's free. Woo! Can you believe the devastation that's going on in North Carolina? And the government that we have not doing a damn thing. We're going to talk about it. Everybody get on YouTube. Smash that like button if you're on YouTube. Smash that like button, y'all. On Rumble, we're on BitChute. Nah, I think my BitChute stream went down. Shit. And that's kind of janky right now. Woo! Closer to my dream. Camera's up, the camera's okay. You guys on TikTok, I don't know if I can read you guys. Still can't read you guys. I still can't read you guys. Comments on Twitter X on the StreamYard. So if you guys already comment over there, it's 200 of you guys already on Twitter up in here. If you comment on Twitter, just leave a minute. I'll go back in and check on it when we get done with the show. I can't read them on the StreamYard, guys. They've never hooked up the comments. So I don't know what the hell you're saying on Twitter. X. Back to you. Just pull up, have a seat, be patient. We're gonna get this thing jumping off in a minute. And everybody get in here, whatever platform you're on. You know, we everywhere, so if you're new to us, it might be new. You whatever platform you watching us, we're full spectrum. We're live on the radio, live on your TV. If you got Roku, If you got Android, if you got Amazon TV, if you got any one of those platforms, download them. Download Black Hot Fire Network. If you on a Roku channel, if you have Roku at your house, streaming channel, Roku platform, go ahead and download Black Hot Fire Network. If you have Amazon Fire Stick, go on over and download Black Hot Fire Network for a brother. If you have Android streaming, download that. Black Hot Fire Network. We are there. Thanks. 300 you guys on Twitter. Shit. You guys are picking up on Twitter fast. Stay where you're comfortable at. Make sure you follow the page over there at Twitter, X, whatever you call it. Black Hot Fire Network. Few more minutes. We're about to get this thing started in a minute, family. Let's stop that music there. Let's play this intro here. Stop that. Put that on there. Stop that. This is family over in Africa. Let's hit this.
Welcome everybody, welcome to the Black Hot Fire Network.
This is the Black Hot Fire Network.
Black Hot Fire Network.
Black Hot Fire Network.
The Black Hot Fire Network. Black Hot Fire Network.
Media of the 21st century.
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 The media of the 21st century.
Media of the 21st century. As we dive into amazing conversations,
Get to discuss matters affecting African people of the African history and the African identity.
Trying to bring up Pan-Africanism, Renaissance.
I hit that button one more time. Sorry about that. I hit that button, guys.
welcome everybody, welcome to the Black Hot Fire Network.
This is the Black Hot Fire
Everybody watch
Network.
on
Black Hot
YouTube. I
Fire
hit the button. My fault.
The Black Hot Fire Network. Black
My
Hot
bad.
Fire Network.
Media of the 21st century.
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 The media of the 21st century.
Media of the 21st century.
You
As
guys
we
not
dive
new.
into amazing conversations,
If you guys are new to the channel, that's the African staff. We are global, America, and over in Africa. So if you're not used to it, that's the African staff talking.
To discuss matters affecting African people of the
All right.
African history and the African identity.
Trying to bring up Pan-Africanism, Renaissance.
Relationships, life, politics, and everything in between. Where we get to host some of the most amazing shows, talking about the creative industry in the country and outside, studio interviews and covering events in the ground, where we play the best top 10 countdown in the country.
All
We
right.
won't be saying nothing but the truth.
do remember you can join us.
Download our app, which is on the Google Play Store, and also stream on www.blackhotfirenetwork.com.
So remember to follow us on our social media platforms and win yourself some cash prize as you tune into amazing conversations.
The media of the 21st century. This is where everything happens. Right here only on the Black Hot Fire Network.
All right, after the house cleaning. Everybody should see me now. Boom! In the house. Let's get this thing started. 1 2 1 2. I want to say welcome back to everybody to the Black Hot Fire Network show. I'm your host, Mr. Black Hot Fire. Always on that ass. And we're broadcasting live from the homeland of the United States of America all the way over to the mother continent of Africa, because we're one of the truly only international radio and TV programs, and that's what's up. So I want to give a shout out to everybody on YouTube, everybody on Facebook, everybody on Instagram, everybody on Twitter/X, everybody on TikTok, everybody on Amazon TV, everybody on Roku TV. Am I leaving anything out? And everybody listening to us on the Foundational Black channel, Black Hot FireNetwork.com. So strap on your headgear and get ready for the ride. You know what time it is when you hear this. School's back in, stupid. Let's go. Woo! Black Hot Fire. Come on. We're in the building. Welcome back, everybody, wherever you find us. Let me check my camera. That one's working. Woo! Black, hot, fire. Come on. Camera 3 working all right. Black, hot, fire. Restricted. Why would it be restricted? Why is it restricted for 10 minutes? What are you talking about? Restricted for what? How are you people talking about it? Talking about. It's my own brand. I'm like, what's this thing doing? I'm gonna go live. This thing's messing up. Black, hot, fire. Woo! Come on. Come on. I'm gonna go live on this TikTok. I have a bunch of people in here. All kind of crazy shit be going on. Black, hot, fire. Woo! Come on.
But the names that we're going to make.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Black, hot, fire. Come on. Woo! I'm still live on this damn thing or what? All right. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? I feel good. Apologize for last night, guys. I fell asleep once again. I must have been exhausted through the week. And so, if you guys haven't heard, sure everybody knows by now of the hurricane disaster that hit Western North Carolina, the mountainous region from Asheville on westward over into Tennessee. And it's been catastrophic. It's been catastrophic. Am I still live or not? Give me a second. Still live on this TikTok. Every time this start live, it's always some bullshit with this thing. Am I live or not? Oh, nobody's there. What is going on? Okay. Get my live up for like 2 minutes. Whoever said they did. Too many people in here. That's what's going on. Too many people on this TikTok thing. Got that live up. This one's still on, I guess. Okay. About right there. Crazy. So, like I said, North Carolina's been completely devastated. And give me a second. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna do this. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna do this. They destroyed the live. Let me do this. Give me a second, guys. One of 300, 400 people on here. Let me try this again. Let's give me one. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna keep that up there. Restart this thing. Right. Internet error, what are you talking about? I don't have any internet error. Sorry about that, guys. Give me a second. Man, this thing is crazy. That's how you know you've been heavily censored, guys. They just took down the thing, took something wrong, nothing wrong with the internet. So, they can't find no reason to take me like they do every week. They just don't want me saying anything. This is crazy. Try this thing to myself. You know, on the damn internet. What should be live on this damn thing? Talk about something. I'm gonna take all 500 people I have on here. It is mad censorship, guys. Mad censorship is going on. It's crazy. Censorship is absolutely crazy. Okay, I'm back. Censorship is crazy on this TikTok app. Absolutely insane. I didn't even say nothing. They want to take shit down. Shit's crazy. I've got this thing for 5 seconds and it goes try to violate me for nothing. Because family, the censorship is so crazy because they don't want you talking about anything, and that segues in to what. Let me say this and call for free to call in. They wanted to stop everybody that was showing up in it. Was 500 people in this damn TikTok chat rooms. They cut the feed. It's the shit they keep doing. They couldn't ban me because I ain't said anything yet, but do the intro. But they'd already cut the damn feed. They just cut the shit. Tell me something wrong with my internet. You're talking about crazy as cat shit. But anyway, that segues to what I want to say. We have devastation all throughout Western North Carolina. And if you guys don't know, if you haven't lived in hurricane regions, I have. I've been through, living in Florida, I've been through numerous hurricanes. And FEMA never really does shit to help you because the government is so corrupt that they use their certain vendors that they give kicks back to. It's a thing between politicians and these companies that supposed to be humanitarian work, like the Red Cross and United Way, and don't ever give any money to the damn Red Cross because remember that money goes to line their pockets. Only 10% of their donations ever get sent out to anybody else. And I didn't know that because they used to give money to the Red Cross. You know, whenever you go to a store or something like that, they tell you give money. Would you like to donate to the Red Cross? And so I would donate to the Red Cross not knowing that the people that they were supposed to be helping were not ever getting the money. It was all the administrational work, all the administrational workers that were getting that money. And so that's what you have now. Have you seen also what happened in Maui earlier this year? Was that last year when they had the alleged, I'm gonna say the alleged wildfires? We know it was no wildfire, but I gotta be careful what I say on TikTok. It'd be misinformation to know what the truth is. Not allowed to know the truth no more. Like I said, that's why we're live also on our TV station. We're on Amazon Fire Stick or Amazon TV. We're on Roku TV. Just go to your app store on there and just download Blackout Fire Network on your streaming TV. We're there. We're on there right now, live. If you have Android TV, we're live on Android TV. I think that's usually overseas. And if you have Apple TV, that's coming soon. So we're up on 3 right now, and Apple still being whether we're gonna get approved for Apple or not. I paid the money, still waiting to get approved after 2 or 3 months, whatever it was. So, but we're up on Roku, we're up on Fire Stick, Amazon TV, whatever they call that thing, streaming platform, and we're up on Android. So if you got any of these TV platforms, just go into your app store and download, go into your app store for your channels and just download Blackout Fire Network, and you'll see us live right now. So as black people, I don't want to wish anybody bad. They said a lot of these towns were also sundown towns, right? That's what they were telling us. They were sundown towns. So, oh my God, whole screen froze over there. So they said some of these towns were sundown towns. So they were asking, why were black people not feeling as given as much empathy as other people? And white people were on these apps. What's wrong with the black people? Why they not feeling sad? Why they not all upset? Why they not giving empathy and sympathy for the people that lost everything? Well, a lot of those towns, sadly, were sundown towns. Okay? And they were also responsible in doing bad things to black people. Like everything is acting haywire. What's going on? So sadly, you didn't get a lot of empathy from black people, even though it's a disaster. But I want you guys to know a lot of black people live in the Asheville area, guys. So Asheville was also devastated. So those are our people up there as well. So Asheville was devastated. These motherfuckers that froze my whole screen. Look at this crazy shit. These motherfuckers that froze my whole screen. What? These motherfuckers that froze my whole damn screen. This is crazy though. It's not for me to go live on this thing. Wow. These motherfuckers froze my whole screen. This is crazy. Wow. Let me see something. Oh, no, I can't get distracted by it. This is crazy. People do not want me to go live on this TikTok thing. He froze the whole screen. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. They do anything. It's got me tripping. Let me see. Hey, my love keep messing with that thing. Messing up my flow. They won't let me go live, whatever. So, so what you see is complete neglect, guys. See, neglect on a level that you understand now that the government does not work for us anymore, that it's been captured. And so now white people are experienced what black people always experienced. Now, but it's been at the hands of them. It hasn't been at natural disasters. It's been the hand of white people burning down our towns killing us and wiping us out. And nobody had any empathy or sympathy for us, as you've seen earlier during the those elderly individuals over there at the Black Wall Street. These guys like 109, 110. And the last two, the other one died. It was the last three surviving individuals who got burnt out, murdered, and killed. They would never sympathize with all these massacres that they caused. They were never upset by these massacres that they caused with the sympathy and the empathy. But us, that's not who we are. So I do feel sorry for these people for losing everything. Because you still got some of our people living in Nashville as well. And understand this is a land grab. And so since our government does not work for us, it works for these nefarious companies who want to come in and put a lithium mine and a quartz mine in that area. They have been pressuring these people for the last 3 to 5 years to sell their land. But they refuse to. Right? They have refused to. I find it mighty, what's the word I'm looking for? Beneficial, circumstantial, coincidental. Now, very coincidental that everything's wiped out over there. And now, they're not going to build the towns back. They're going to just bulldoze everything. But have you noticed the government's response? Like I told you, you have volunteers trying to go up there and help these people, but they're being thwarted and told not to do anything. Because, see, this is a kickback scam. You must use their authorized vendors, like the Red Cross and United Way and this other stuff, while people starve to death. People are dying up there. And you guys know I go to Asheville quite a lot, so I know the roads in and out of there that they're completely cut off. I go to Asheville at least once a month or once every 2 months at least. All up in that mountain area, up on I-26 or I-40, that's been completely demolished. So that means they're completely cut off from anybody out there. And have you seen the government response has been minuscule at best. This has been treasonous at best. Because I'm glad, I don't want to sound, a sadist. I don't want to sound sadist, but this is white people's wake-up call. This your goddamn white wake-up call. See, when things happen to black people, you don't ever give a shit. Remember Katrina? When the government didn't do a damn thing, they're like, oh, man, the white people had their weapons out there. No one was giving any help. No one gave a damn. When all these people told me they were going to rush into New Orleans to help nobody black, they're going to let your ass die and suffer. You didn't see none of this outrage by them. So this still wake-up call. They get the same treatment as black people have always gotten in this raggedy-ass country. But understand that these officials that they voted for have never been any benefit to them. The corporations control and own them. So when you had a natural disaster, I say it's no difference between a Democratic or the Republican Party. They both voted against disaster aid. Both parties voted against it. So don't let nobody come on any of these social media and try to gaslight you. Blue Democrat or blue Republican, they're both fucked up. They're both bad. There's no dime bit of difference between any of them because they're controlled by the same people. They're controlled by the same people. That's what you see. Now what happened? Now this one that went off. They shut this off. And they shut this TikTok one off for just saying that. What happened? What happened? So their response has been negligent and really criminal. That's why they keep cutting me off this TikTok app. Each one keeps cutting me off for saying what I'm saying. How the hell, what the hell just happened? Because they know they've been criminal. And like I said, There's no civil war. There needs to be a revolution in this country. The neglect of these people up in the mountains, and they've been giving illegal aliens between $6,000 to $10,000 a month just in living allowance, let alone whatever the food allowance, the food and clothing allowance is. While they want to give these American citizens $750. They got money for Israel. Yeah, resume the line while you keep cutting it off. You keep cutting the shit off. You keep cutting the live off. It's crazy. You cut the live off. Anyway, so that's why I keep getting TikTok keeps just shutting me down and acting all crazy. Because they don't want you to know, they want you to live in propaganda, live in the lies and the false narratives that they give. Have you seen hardly none of these fake newscasts have been out there talking about the people's pain and what the government's doing, not getting any help to those people up there. Right? People are completely wiped out. And you got Kamala here saying, well, you can get $750. $750? And you've been giving billions to Israel, billions to damn Ukraine of our tax dollars, and these people get $750, and then these people don't have any kind of way of getting this $750 because they have no electricity, they have no internet. So how am I supposed to apply for this funky ass $750? And then most people who've had the chance to apply have been told no. Can you imagine that? We've been getting billions of our dollars to fucking Ukraine, billions of our dollars to Israel. But for the American people, with your tax dollars to come back and serve you, there's nothing there. You're supposed to be gaslit. There's nothing there. So why you pay your goddamn taxes if it's not going to benefit the American people? Now, this is your wake-up call, Americans. This has been your wake-up call right here. Why I keep getting taken down? I'm live of what? We're talking about learn more about the U.S. election. We're not talking about the U.S. election. We're talking about the neglect. You keep trying to shut me down on every platform. It's crazy. That's why I told you, fam, we had to own what we do. That's why we're on TV right now. That's why we're on the radio station right now. We had to own it. Everything is censorship. And you got the Democrats out there telling they got to take away the First Amendment. You out of your rabbit ass mind. You don't got the right to take away the First Amendment of the Constitution. That's my God-given right, freedom of speech, whether you like it or not, because they want to push their fake narrative, their propaganda, their lies. They want to give lies that they've been helping people up in North Carolina when they're not. They've been shutting people down, turning people away. And let me share a couple of these videos real quick with you guys. Give me a second. Especially this one that's funny as hell with this moron here. So, give me a second. Let me set this one up. Oh, let me set my camera. Give me a second, guys. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Now, listen to this moron here. Turn my music down.
Announce that the United States will provide.
Hold on.
To announce that.
Now she tell you right there with Israel.
To announce.
Just stay paused.
To announce it.
Well, stay paused. But anyway, she pleads to announce all this money to Ukraine and Israel. Okay? Because Israel controls America. If you don't know, you're not allowed to say that truth. You're not allowed to say that all these government officials work for corporations and other companies that are non-American and do not have your American best wishes at hand. You're not allowed to say that. You're supposed to be gaslit. See, no one can tell you something is a conspiracy theory no more when it's right in front of your face. The conspiracy theory mantra doesn't work anymore. When you can see for your face that you have no representation. You have taxation without any representation whatsoever. And that's right in front of your face, and you see it. So can't nobody gaslight you and tell you everything is a conspiracy theory no more. That doesn't work anymore. That fake trope doesn't work anymore. because you can see that you have a government that completely neglects you, completely doesn't give a damn about you. You got dead bodies floating down rivers, and they're telling the other Americans not to go in and assist and give help. Now, if the government stands in your way, you're supposed to get them out the way. The government is supposed to serve the people. The people are not supposed to serve the government. See, they dumbed everybody down and got you scared of the government when the government tells you don't do something. They work for us. We don't work for them. You're supposed to do what I tell you to do. You work on my behalf. I don't work on your behalf. They want to mix everything up as if you work for them and they can just tell you what to do, as if you can't be a good citizen. You can't be a good Samaritan and try to help people out because they want to grease their pockets. Always a scam. It's always corruption going on where they got their own vendors, the people that they work for, so they give the government contracts to them. And then remember that when the government contracts go to Red Cross, United Way, and all the other vendors, they give the politicians a kickback. That's how corrupt it is. They don't care about you dying up there on the mountain. People free, and it's about to become winter, guys. I don't know if you know, up in the mountain, you got cold nights. Wild animals still out there. You got no help. You receive no help. You know, it's absolutely crazy. But let me listen to this crazy ass Kamala Harris.
The United States will provide more than $1.5 billion to address Ukraine's humanitarian and energy needs.
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750.
It's to announce that the United States will provide more than $1.5 billion to address Ukraine's humanitarian and energy needs.
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750.
Not a whole $750. I don't know if I can even wipe my ass with that shit. A whole $750. Gee, what am I going to do with that? When you're giving billions of dollars to Ukraine for the energy needs and everything else, that's our tax dollars. It's not theirs. It's not these wicked ass politicians. Why do they get to decide where the hell our money goes to when it doesn't go back to even affect us? Why is that? What is going on now? Why do you keep restricting my goddamn audience? They keep restricting the audience. Your audience will keep being restricted. You tell them TikTok, they can't cancel a live. Now they keep restricting my lives because too many people keep coming in. They keep restricting the live. See, I told you the censorship is out of control, guys. The censorship is out of control because they want to paint a fake narrative of this moronic ass Kamala Harris. I'm going to give you $750 to help you with baby formula. What are you talking about? I got to get the fuck off this mountain. Where's the rescue at? Where's the help? What are you talking about? I got to get off this mountain. What are you talking about? Baby formula. $750. Hell, what's that, a room for a family? I got a family, that's one day. $750 while you're giving billions of dollars to damn Israel. Billions of dollars. Because that's why they control our country. That's why our money's going to fucking Ukraine, which is not a democracy, guys. They keep gaslighting you with their fake news. Ukraine is not a democracy. Zelensky got rid of all the democratic institutions, but our fake media has been been telling you lies. That's why they don't want you to be able to talk. He suspended all the democratic institutions in Ukraine, even the church. So you have everyone that news he's fighting for democracy. We're fighting for democracy. That's a lie. They fighting for BlackRock and Vanguard, who's been buying up the land in Ukraine. It's a land grab. Same thing that's happening in North Carolina. It's a land grab. They're stealing those people's homes and their land, bulldozing it. Let me see here. my camera went down, didn't it? Damn, all my cameras went down but one shit. Okay. All kind of technical difficulties on this. See if I can get this one back up, and I'll try the other one. And if you guys don't know, also, like I said, with this right here, let me go share this right here. I'm gonna share a bunch of these damn disaster things.
I'm sure you haven't heard of this company. It's called Piedmont Lithium, and their stock is by far the best stock to buy because Piedmont Lithium was given the mining rights in North Carolina effective today. Guess what they're going to be doing? Bulldozing North Carolina for that beautiful lithium. There you have it. I'm sure you haven't heard of this company. It's called Piedmont Lithium, and their stock is by far the best stock to buy because Piedmont Lithium was given the mining rights in North Carolina effective today. Guess what they're going to be doing? Bulldozing North Carolina for that beautiful.
Say, guys, my camera came back up. Damn, it still hasn't come back up. What's it doing? Tearing my internet up. Still hasn't came back up yet. What's going on? You know. But back up, okay, back up. Jesus Christ. Camera's going down. Let me look at some of the damage. Give me a second, guys.
Remains is covered in a thick coat of mud and debris that's considered hazardous. Ben Phillips is shoveling it out of his home.
What's it like to see all your things out here like this? It's heartbreaking to everything we had in that house.
This area is not known for flooding. The North Carolina flood map shows Marshall with only a 1% chance. Out of more than 8,000 properties in the county, only 98 had flood insurance.
You have...
That's Western North Carolina. I'm talking about the mountains, not that shit there. Complete devastation, guys.
I'm okay.
My car's gone.
I'm okay. It's okay.
Everything's gone. It's all gone.
It's okay.
Completely wiped out.
Are your parents okay?
They're okay.
Was anybody in the gym?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Helicopter 499 Delta Alpha, vicinity of Harley-Davidson, moving back eastbound. Ironically enough, I was just up here in the summertime, coming through the city.
You guys see, so now you guys see there's no roads in, no roads out. And so imagine the audacity of the federal government, FEMA, is now saying they don't have enough money because they've been giving money to illegal aliens. So your government's completely treasonous to your needs. That's why TikTok keeps banning me and shutting down everything and stopping everything I'm doing. Because they want to make a false ass narrative about your content's only going to go to certain people. What certain people? What are you talking about? So they've been giving illegal aliens your tax dollars. You wonder why people saying stop paying taxes? Because you have no representation. That's what this country revolution was all about. Taxation without representation, which we see we have none. How's my damn money going to fund illegal immigrants and not going to fund American people hit with astronomical disasters, catastrophic disasters? Down in Florida, St. Pete, Clearwater, it's destroyed down there. Not as bad as it is up in North Carolina. But there's no money. There's no funding. It's oops, our bad. There's no funding for you. We gave all your money to illegals who now you see they now trying to walk the citizenship. So when you said that years ago, you were a liar. We said this was this scam. Because the Democratic Party family, with all the lies they tell you with the media, they can't win elections anymore. You got black people banning them. Most white people don't vote for them. So they can't win elections. So they want the blood in here for the corporations again, cheap labor, and a new voting base. There's like 20, 30 million people up in here now that are illegal. So they tell you, we don't have no money for you. Can you please donate? What's my damn tax dollars for then? Why are my tax dollars going to Ukraine and illegal immigration in goddamn Israel? Israel has free health care, but they gaslight you every day that you can't get free health care. It's communism. But it's not communism for Israel, who's got our damn tax dollars while they get free health care. But for you, since they control the media, it's communism and socialism is bad. It's bad for the American people to have good health care that they can afford. It ain't wrong for Israel. They get theirs free because we pay out of our tax dollars to give it to them for free. But you're never to know this. You're supposed to be still giving the fake argument of the communism, socialism nonsense. That's what you're supposed to be getting. You're supposed to be gaslight with bullshit, the blue-red divide nonsense. Where you play a game of keep away. It's a game of keep away. Because all your money's going to Israel to give them free universities, to give them free health care. While you got $100,000, $150,000 debt to go into college, you got to pay off for the rest of your damn life. But your tax dollars goes to Israel so they'll have free universities and free health care. But they never tell you that back in their media. They never translate that to you at all. That never happens. They never translate that at all. Isn't that weird? Isn't that funny? So if you guys don't see now how you've been gaslit, how the government doesn't work for you, it's nefarious. It works for other entities that do not represent you. It's nefarious. That's why the response is terrible. Everybody's trying to give you $750 with a clear head. No one's going to elect this woman. That's why they see my title. Why would anybody vote for Kamala Harris? That's why they went about your bid is going to be restricted to certain people because we can't have you telling the truth to knuckleheads that we've already brainwashed. We can't let the truth go to these people. Why would anybody vote for Kamala Harris talking about she's giving you $750 in a catastrophic disaster as this? Because don't forget, black people live in Asheville, a bunch of them. So they're just as affected by this as anyone else. She sounds like she's drunk when she tells them she's going to give you $750 and that the FEMA organization has no more money because they gave your money to illegal aliens for their housing and their food. Now, these are your tax dollars. You never voted to give your money to no goddamn illegal aliens. You never voted on that. So that's called taxation without representation. You never voted to give illegal aliens all your goddamn money. Because you got now a criminal organization masquerading as a government. It's criminal. That's what we had.
It was very beautiful.
Pilot Sam Slate has been dropping off water, diapers, and food for people who are cut off because of mudslides that wiped out entire roads.
What are you doing?
Lisa Balneck says they know people who are still missing.
You go 5 minutes down the road and neighbors that you grew up with are gone. Their houses are gone. I don't know when life's going to get back to normal. But I'm thankful that we're okay, and that our family's here together.
It has been more than 1 week since Hurricane Helene crashed ashore, and the full extent of the damage the storm caused is still unknown. Helene is being blamed for at least 225 deaths in 6 southeastern states. Nearly 700,000 homes and businesses are without power, and about 1.8 million people are living in areas under boil water advisories. In hard-hit Asheville, North Carolina, authorities say they are actively looking for 75 people who are unaccounted for.
This is downtown Marshall, North Carolina. It was swallowed by floodwaters, now coated in mud and debris, which may be hazardous.
It's heartbreaking to everything we had in that house and all the memories we had with our kids.
Marshall, according to the North Carolina flood map, had just a 1% chance of flooding. Only 98 properties in the county had flood insurance, out of more than 8,000. The number of North Carolinians who purchased flood coverage this year fell 2.5% from last year. Out of more than 4 million properties across the state, the number of flood policies is just over 115,000. About an hour east of Marshall in the community of Old Fort, a satellite image shows the water's tortuous path. Nearby at the First United Methodist Church, Pastor Kimberly Baker and volunteers are cleaning mud by the barrelful. In spite of it all, they are counting their blessings.
What do people need right now? They need water. They need a hot meal like this. It's being delivered by volunteers across this region. While power is slowly coming.
You see how the fake news is not saying that the people that were volunteer were being turned away. People that volunteered, they were stealing their goods, but as they were gonna come up there, trucking it up to the mountains, find some back roads that they can get in with, or use their own personal helicopters to help people, that the government told them to stop. The government was hijacking their goddamn belongings and warehousing it, because you're supposed to go through their vendors, their criminal vendors, because that government money's got to go to their vendors, and then the politicians get their cut back. So it's not about actually helping any damn body. It's about making sure they get paid profit, and supposedly in relief work. You know, it's crazy. Profit in this damn relief work scam they got going on. And if you're not one of their vendors, they're not going to want you there. I think he's doing that. This live too. Crazy. Stick that to him. You've always stopped the library, but everybody's gone from this live. Give me a second. Let me see some of the people that's not allowed up in there. Give me a second, guys. Oh, let me show this real quick, too. guys. Let me do this for a second. Guys, give me a second. Let me do this real quick. Let me find this thing. Let me try to find this thing real quick. And this camera went down again too. Jacked up. So I can find this thing, guys. Give me a second. Turned away.
Up in North Carolina, Florida, any of those other states, people aren't having trouble getting up there volunteering. So if you want to do that, this is what I recommend. I was up there for a week. I'm going back to North Carolina tomorrow. This is what I recommend doing. Reaching out to local organizations and seeing if they're accepting volunteers. If you can find an organization that's already established up there, the likelihood of you being able to volunteer is much higher. They'll be able to help you logistically actually get in there to volunteer, and maybe they'll even vouch for you. One of the reasons why people are having such a hard time getting up there is because there's a lot of looting and stealing and things like that going on. So they don't want just random people going up there, even if it's good-hearted. I get it, you're going up there for the right reasons, but there are people who are going up there for the wrong reasons, and they're trying to stop that from happening. So find an organization, reach out, and see if they'll take you. If any of you are interested in hurricane relief, volunteering, helping up in North Carolina, Florida, any of those other states, people aren't having trouble getting up there volunteering. So if you want to do that, this is what I recommend. I was up there for a week. I'm going back to North Carolina tomorrow. This is what I recommend doing. Reaching out to local organizations and seeing if they're accepting volunteers. If you can find an organization.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what I'm looking for. Give me a second. I wrote it wrong. I wrote that shit completely wrong. Been denied.
Maybe I can help.
Jordan Sidham piled food and water into his helicopter Saturday and headed up toward Banner Elk, the only way through a mountain gap in Lake Lure.
This is the mountain valley that you would have to fly to get to Black Mountain, where we were escorting people out. This is a mountain range, and this is a mountain range. The only place to fly through with bad visibility, low cloud coverage, is Lake Lure.
The cries for help from people stranded without food, water, or electricity hit social media soon after the flooding last Friday.
But my parents are stuck there. They're either Banner Elk. They are in the first condo. If you receive this, please give me a call back. Thank you.
Sidham's phone started lighting up on Saturday with people begging for help.
Yeah, I can hear the desperation in her voice. This is multiple phone calls I've received like this, voicemails, text messages, and you can hear people desperate for help.
Sidham and his son rescued 4 people on Saturday and spent the night in a nearby pilot's lounge, then decided to fly again Sunday morning.
I spoke with my son, which is my co-pilot. I said, hey, you want to go back out and try to help today? And his response was, there's so many messages about I don't think we can't not put it up.
Sidham and his son were headed up to Black Mountain. Flight tracking shows no flight restrictions in place Saturday or Sunday morning when Sidham flew through the Lake Lure Gap. but that was all about to change. The city spotted an older couple waiting for help, then landed in what's left of their driveway.
I want you to let me get in, you step out, you go out, help her in, put her bag in the back, get her strapped in. I'm gonna take her down, we'll come back, I'll take him, I'll come back, and then I'll get you, okay?
I originally let my son co-pilot on the side of the mountain. It was kind of unstable, so I didn't want to put more weight in the helicopter to get back off. So I let my son with the other victims, and I was just going to take one person down at the time. And you could hear me in the video talking through with the victims and with my son what we were going to do.
3 minutes away, Sidham spotted a group of rescuers just down the river. He landed and found someone in charge.
Told him my background experience, law enforcement, firefighting, pilot. He immediately started helping with coordination. He gave me radio frequencies to coordinate with them on, set up a landing area for me to come back with the other victim. And in the middle of the whole conversation and then blocking the road off, I was greeted by the, at that time I didn't know, but Lake Lure fire chief or assistant chief maybe, and he shut down the whole operation. So at that point, I felt like the conversation wasn't going any further. And again, he asked me to leave, and I said, hey, I have no problem getting out of your area. If that's what you want us to do, we'll leave, no issue. At that point, I asked him, what was the reason I had to leave him there? And he said, again, you're interfering with my operation. I just need you to get out of the area. I said, sir, I don't know where you were trained at, but I know how my training is, and I'm not going to leave personnel behind. I'm going back to get my co-pilot. And he said, if you turn around and go back up the mountain, you're going to get arrested. So,
see, because this is about the vendors that the government wants to use. They have authorized vendors that they pay through your tax dollars to enrich them. Because remember, it's all about lobbying. So these guys are already lobbied to be the main hurricane vendors that don't really do shit, but they're getting paid a lump sum of governmental money, and then they give kickbacks to the politicians who made them those vendors. So that's why I don't want anybody there helping anybody except those vendors, because they get paid by the government to really do little to nothing. And you see, FEMA is the same shit you seen in it's the same thing you seen over in Maui when they wouldn't do anything. Now people had to try to go around on boats and jet skis to try to get around the damn FEMA to get the supplies to the people on Maui. And we know Maui was not a regular fire. That's why everybody had the blue tarp on their property. The fire never touched them. Okay? So we've been gaslight because they have technology that we don't understand, that we don't have privy to. And when you talk about it, they shut you down or try to call you a conspiracy nut. Like the weather modification technology that they have. They can still weather anywhere they want it to go. But they'll call it the fake climate change. They've been had weather modification technology, how to maneuver weather where they want it to go at. It's not new, but you're talking about it, they try to shut you down or call you a conspiracy theorist, because the government's now become an enemy of the people, because it doesn't represent you anymore. It represents these oligarchs, these corporations, the people that own the corporations. It don't happen. I just been shut down again. There you go. Shut down again. What? They trying hard with the censorship on this thing, boy. It's crazy. I'm not going to try to go live on that thing no more. When you try it, forget it. They keep shutting the live down, forget it. I'm not going to try it no more. I'm not going to try it. It's crazy.
Sir, I'm going back to get my co-pilot. I don't know what to tell you. And he said, I'm letting you know. And at that point, he waited for 2 law enforcement officers to come over. and told me that again, if I go back up the mountain, I would be arrested.
He flew the 3-minute trip back, picked up his son, and left the woman's husband behind.
I'm sure he was flooded with emotions and trying to rescue other people, and I just felt that it was best at the time to leave. So I did follow his instructions, and I had a conversation with the female victim before I left, apologized and explained, and she was standing there and she heard the whole conversation. And they were both very, very surprised, very upset. The husband, as I was leaving off of the side of the mountain, at that point, separated from his wife, he was upset. I can only imagine.
Set in his nearly 1,400 flight hours, turned his chopper around, and headed back to South Carolina, passing people waiting for help along the way.
As I was actually leaving to go back to get my son, the original chief or captain that I spoke to, his crew and himself, they came back over and said, "Hey man, we can't tell you to go get the victim. We can't even ask you to go get the victim, but we can tell you if you come back with the victim, we'll have you a designated landing spot, and we'll make sure they don't come over here."
So there was no flight restriction when you went in?
No flight restriction when I went in. It went in place 20 or 30 minutes after the confrontation with Mr.
You feel like that was coincidental, or do you think that was because of what happened?
I don't think it can be coincidental when there has not been one in place the day before doing rescue operations the night of.
So we know they've been stopping, not just him. You had a convoy of people going in from northern Alabama who were going into Tennessee to help them too, and then try to go into Carolina through a mountain pass that they knew. It wasn't like a paved road, but it was a mountain path that they knew how to get in from Tennessee over to North Carolina. And so as they would come up there, they were stopping them on the road. They would stop these people with their food and all their resources on the road and turning them around or taking it from them and staying it for themselves. So that's what you got going on. A government that doesn't help you. The idea that you would be voting for Kamala Harris, we know this is a lie. We know right now this is hurting her, and it's a lie. That you offer people $750 for all this astronomical damage, and I haven't seen any black people on none of these damn videos. And I know it's a big black population that lives in Asheville. I haven't seen them on any news. Are they all dead or something? We're all the black people. I haven't seen them whatsoever. But I'm gonna switch gears, guys, and talk about the that's going on in Gaza and Iran right now too. The gaslighting going on with that. But first, let me do this. Let me do this real quick.
Discover the natural power of ashwagandha, an ancient herb known for its healing properties. For over 3,000 years, ashwagandha has been trusted to reduce stress, increase energy, and improve focus. Our ashwagandha is carefully grown, harvested, and processed to retain its maximum potency. Each root is hand-picked and dried, then ground into a pure organic powder, ensuring the highest quality. Simply mix 1 teaspoon into your favorite beverage or discover the natural power of ashwagandha, an ancient herb known for its healing properties. For over 3,000 years, ashwagandha has been trusted to reduce stress, increase energy, and improve focus. Our ashwagandha is carefully grown, harvested, and processed to retain its maximum potency. Each root is hand-picked and dried, then ground.
Yeah, I haven't seen nobody black be interviewed at all.
Ensuring the highest quality. Simply mix 1 teaspoon into your favorite beverage or take it in capsule form as prescribed by a healthcare professional. Whether you're looking to balance your stress levels, boost your immune system, or enhance mental clarity, ashwagandha offers a natural solution.
Black at all.
Experience the benefits of ancient wisdom backed by modern science. Trust nature. Trust ashwagandha. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store. Beetroot, nature's powerhouse, packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and nitrates, it's known to support heart health, boost stamina, and improve blood circulation. Our beetroot is naturally grown and harvested at peak ripeness. The roots are cleaned, dried, and finely ground to preserve their rich nutritional content, giving you all the benefits in one pure form. Add 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder to your juice, smoothie, or water, or take it in capsule form as recommended by your healthcare provider. Beetroot helps enhance endurance, lower blood pressure, and keep you feeling energized and balanced all day. Fuel your body with the natural power of beetroot. Stay strong, stay healthy. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store. Fuel your body with complete multivitamin, the perfect balance of essential nutrients for daily health and wellness. Carefully formulated from natural ingredients, our multivitamin packs vitamins A, C, D, E, plus key minerals like zinc and magnesium to support your immune system and boost energy. Just 1 tablet a day is all you need. Take it with water and feel the difference as prescribed by your healthcare provider. Stay active, stay strong, stay ready with Complete Multivitamin, your daily dose of vitality. Complete Multivitamin, simple, powerful nutrition. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
All right, booyah, guys, back up. All right, you guys done this little bit of house cleaning there. Go over and get the supplements, guys. I'm making commercials on all of them. I had to do the commercials because my other camera wouldn't hook up to show the damn network. So I'm shooting the commercials too. So guys, also relatable with this, you have a war that they're trying to get started over in the Middle East with Israel. Israel was committing genocide of the people of Gaza, but there's been no pushback for them because you're not supposed to know. Israel gets allowed to genocide everybody. God, my camera freeze up again. Let me get off this damn TikTok thing right here. They keep freezing my damn camera up. This shit's crazy. It's just so obvious. It never freezed up before. They can't violate me because camera keeps freezing. This is crazy, man. I'm done fucking with this now. Get it? And if you guys don't know, they keep talking about Duke Mutombo who died, guys. They didn't tell you that. I told you, Duke Mutombo took the you-know-what, guys. He took the big Ugali. He took the 19. And he was in Africa promoting the 19. So we know he died of brain cancer, right? And we know that's an attribute of taking the 19. You start getting all these you-know-what. I'm not going to say anything else more than that. So that's why he's dead and stinking. He took the you-know-what, and he was advocating for the you-know-what. He was advocating for the big ooh-wow. And the ooh-wow came and saw his ass. He was advocating for that. If he wasn't advocating for it, and he wasn't touching it, he'd still be alive. So, it's like instant karma. He was out here promoting. So Duke Mutombo was out here promoting the big ooh-ah. That's why he's gone. Just to get some house clean with that. Everybody said, oh, Duke Mutombo, he died at 50, he's so young. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's called, you commit suicide when you're stupid. You commit suicide when you're a moron. If you're stupid, you commit suicide, sadly enough. Because that's what I call it. That's what I call it. So he took the big 19. So that's what happened to him. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. Okay, so now we got They want to kick off this World War III thing. So they got something called Greater Israel. Of course, the same people on all the media, you're not supposed to say it. If you say it somehow, you're anti-Semitic. They own all the media. That's a fact. You're not supposed to be able to say that. And so they push the fake narrative as Iran was the aggressor when they have not. Israel has been the aggressor. Israel went in the damn Gaza and has been murdered at least 500,000. No number they give you, all lies. All duplicitous lies. They murdered at least anywhere up to 500,000, 500,000 men, women, and children. And so, see, this is part of the Greater Israel Project. Now they're going into Lebanon. And they've been bombing indiscriminately, talking about this terrorism in these homes, And then when people defend themselves, they say they don't got the right to defend us. We're gonna retaliate. If Israel retaliates, it will not exist. Iran's been getting weapons from Russia and also developing their own weapons. So you bring an aircraft carrier, which is old technology, you get one missile, it'll blow that shit out the water. Okay? So all that projected power of an aircraft carrier is really obsolete in this day and age when you have a hypersonic missile. And it showed that the Iron Dome cannot block the missile because if you guys didn't know, Iran gave them 2 hours and let them know that they were going to get all the civilians, not like Israel. They let them get all the civilians out the way. They told them where they were going to bomb, so if they tried to stop it, they could try to stop it. Not like Israel just bombs indiscriminately and just kills everybody and say, oh, we're fighting terrorism, and they blowing up children and shit. And when you see it with your own eyes and call it out, you're supposed to be somehow anti-Semitic. When these other people that they're killing are Semitic. How can you be anti-Semitic and the people you're killing are Semites? See, that's the double speak, the crazy talk they talk. That's the crazy talk. They're Semitic people that you're supposed to be blowing up. Are you anti-Semitic for killing innocent men, women, and children? So now what Iran did is put a checkmate. Because the idea they were going to build a greater Israel, guys, they were going to build a greater Israel and try to steal all the resources of the Middle East, steal the oil. Well, now they can have control of oil. But there was a little development that they didn't understand, that Iran had become technically advanced in armament. And now they can fight Israel on the same field. So you had the individuals, the Iranians said, if you want to fuck around and find out, fuck around and find out. Because if you retaliate, it's not going to end well for you. We're going to bomb goddamn Israel back into the Stone Age. And I'm not having my babies go fight for no racist ass Israel. Racist as hell. See, that's what they're saying. Keep talking about this anti-Semitism nonsense when Israel is racist as shit. It's an apartheid state. I've been to Israel and I know it's racist. That's not me just being hyperbolic. I've been there. It's racist. And they are racist. But since they own all the media, that's been gone under the damn radar. That it's an ethno state and it's racist as hell. And that's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. And so now that, if you see, I'm sure I can find a bit of what Bismarck Netanyahu was talking strong, but his hands were shaking because he's scared as shit now. We're gonna react to in Iran. But they know Iran has now the capability to bomb their ass into the Stone Age. Because the Iron Dome did not protect them from the armaments that were raining down on their ass. And at least 1 million Israelis have left. You know, the ones that were stealing all these Palestinian homes, they would just walk into people's houses and steal them in the West Bank. And guys, they would just walk. They be Jews from America or anywhere they were at. They would go to Palestine and just steal these people's homes. That's how it started back in 1948. They stole people's homes. They just go in people's homes, kick them out of their own damn houses. You know, this was never shown. They just stealing people's homes. I mean, literally going to people's homes and steal their home. They give you some sad sob story about the damn Holocaust. Who told you had the right to somebody's house? Come on, man. Back on yet? Let's see. See if it reboots itself. You know, so just about to get out of it. Give me a second, guys. You know, you're telling the truth that every time you go live, you're being, especially on this TikTok shit, every time you go live, they're taking your live down, they're trying to ban it, it's crazy. Absolutely insane. So, let me do this real quick. Let me go here.
The morning of.
Let me turn it down. Let me talk and see. Benjamin Netanyahu responds to Iran's attack. Yeah, they go. So they show his hand. They'll say, look at, okay, let's see it. Let's see if you guys can see this. Let me show this real quick. It's the same thing. He looks scared as hell. So look at his hand. Oh, see, they see his stuff. See his hand shaking? Look again. But you guys look at his hand while he's trying to talk tough. Look at his hand shake. But you guys look at his hand shaking while he's trying to talk tough. Because he knows now Iran has the capability to bomb their ass in the kingdom come and that they're not safe. Israel's going to cease to exist. No more of this bullshit where you talk about, and see, the whole scam they've been doing with the Mossad, the CIA, they've been funding terrorism, guys. Let me get off this damn TikTok shit, too. Let me get off this shit here. They'll ban you real quick. Nobody on there anyway. Get off this shit. They're not on him. Let me get off this goddamn other TikTok thing so I can say. So the scam is that they had been using the terrorist thing and setting up a Muslim boogeyman. In live. You let everybody go. Everybody was gone anyway. Yeah, end it. Tell them about do I want to end the live? Yeah, end it. You already took everybody out of there anyway on both of them. All this fake terrorism shit, guys, it was a means to an end. They wanted to have Americans, they control the media, guys, to have you have a boogeyman to be scared of radical Islam, radical Muslims. Because that would give America, would go fight for Israel in these wars so they could build a greater Israel. That was the scam. That's the scam. And sadly enough, Americans, a lot of people know what's going on. They don't want to go fight for no damn Israel. They don't want to die for these people. So, I want you to look at his hands. And see how much his hands are shaking. Let me take this thing down right here. You tap down that logo right there. I want you guys to look at his hands. See how much his hands are shaking. As he talks tough.
בפתח דבריי אני שולח תנחומים למשפחות נרצחי הפיגוע הנפשע ביפו.
See, they moving quick. You guys gotta see it quick. They moved in so you won't notice his hands. His hands are shaking with the paper as he tried to talk tough to Iran. Because he knows this is checkmate. Iran can bomb anywhere they want in Israel and blow that shit to smithereens. That's why he's shaking. Because all this shit is just bluster.
בפתח דבריי אני שולח תנחומים למשפחות נרצחי הפיגוע הנפשע ביפו ואיחולי החלמה שלמה לפצועים. כמו במתקפת הטילים, גם מאחורי הפיגוע הזה יש יד מכוונת ורצחנית. היא מגיעה מטהרן.
Exactly right, Cassius. Exactly right.
ישראל במאות טילים. המתקפה הזאת נכשלה.
Exactly right,
וסוגלה
Cash.
בזכות מערך ההגנה האווירי של ישראל.
The whole world hates
שהוא
their
המתקדם
ass
ביותר
now.
בעולם.
See that?
ואני מברך.
Propaganda they got over the whole world. They own all the media, tell you lies, always you anti-Semitic, and all the power. But they fucked up. They went too far, and the rest of the world can't stand their ass. The propaganda is gonna reign in America too. The propaganda, they're gonna reign in America too. Look at that. And 600 people on this damn live. That's what they cut up. And 600 on this TikTok channel and 700 on the other. No wonder why they kept fucking with it. Shit's crazy. I wonder why they kept messing with the damn thing. Exactly. People know who they are, so that's what you got going on, Cassius. Exactly right. You can't gaslight, what's about everybody's anti-Semitic when they're racist as shit. And that's what Iranians call it. He said, you Zionists racist. It will be a Palestine state. We'll bomb you into submission. He said, you can talk tough. He said, you talk tough all damn day you want. But if any missile flies in Iran, we're gonna make Israel a graveyard. That's why you had over 1 million people leave Israel, because they know this is real. See, what Iran did the first, they gave them a warning. They told America they was going to bomb them. Gave them a 2-hour warning. Say if you can stop it, stop it. And they only hit military targets like Mossad, certain bases. They didn't bomb indiscriminately like Israel does and tell you it's a terrorist in every house and all this other crazy shit they do. So this is checkmate. Now America and Israel can fuck around if they want to. Because let me tell you what'll happen. See, these cats that they're gonna build that greater Israel still oil. See, they say, oh, we're gonna bomb Iran's oil fields. If you bomb their oil fields, remember that's where most of the oil comes from. That means that's going to goddamn triple the price of oil. Your cripple America will collapse. The economy will collapse because they can't afford, it's already inflation. They can't afford triple the price of gas. You get that? So they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that crazy shit even though Israel controls this country, because then you'll have a revolution and you'll overthrow all this AIPAC shit. All this Israeli shit will be overthrown. So they between a rock and a hard place. But they're gonna bomb the gas refineries. Go ahead and do it, and see how fast you topple this American government. See how fast you get a revolution up in here. That's the end of it. So that's why his hands are shaking. His hands are shaking. This is nothing but bluster. It's nothing but bluster. There's all this bluster. Because now you've been checkmated. You fuck around and find out. They're going to turn Israel into a goddamn parking lot. Same way you did Gaza. You didn't care. Oh, anybody you looking for terrorists, all those people you leveled all of Gaza. Everybody's a terrorist. And remember, guys, they want to let you know, Israel created Hamas. Israel. Because they didn't want to deal with the PLO. The PLO was mild. Because they never wanted a two-state solution. That was always the scam. They wanted to annex all of what they call Palestine. They wanted to annex it. That's why they're in the West Bank stealing homes. That's why they had the settler colonies. They were going and setting these people's lands like they always do, stealing. They weren't even just stealing the land. They were going to people's homes and stealing their homes. They're walking in stealing people's homes. And talking about, we have the right to defend ourselves. You attacked Iran. Iran didn't attack you. You attacked Iran and blew up the damn people. So what are you talking about? See, we deal with this kabuki crazy talk with these people. And you got the American member, Anthony Blinken is what? An Israeli. How all these people have dual citizenship that are controlling our government? That's supposed to be treasonous. The Secretary of State is Israeli. How's he doing any kind of diplomat? How's he doing any kind of diplomacy in our benefit when he's Israeli? He has dual citizenship. So he's already biased towards Israel. That's why he said, well, Iran is going to meet harsh consequences. What? For defending themselves? They didn't attack Israel. Israel attacked them. So no matter how much gaslighting you do, how many lies you tell in your media and talking crazy, Israel attacked Iran, not the other way around. And all these terrorists they keep talking about, the terrorists that we talk from ISIS, the Al-Qaeda, that was created by the Mossad and the CIA because they want to have you scared of Islam. These radical terrorists. So you go bomb these countries and soften them up so they can do the Greater Israel Project, what they're trying to do now, but they just found out it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work because you're going to get your head bust open to the white meat. It's not going to work. You've been sent a message by Iran. Fuck around and find out. I'm telling you now, the war's over. That war's over. Fuck around and find out. If America wants Israel and want to get froggy, bring any ship out there. Take your ass out there with one of your aircraft carriers. They'll blow up the Smith. It's like the Houthis were blowing away the damn destroyers out there in the Gulf. The Houthis of Yemen, small ragtag forces were blowing them up with drones and goddamn substandard missiles. Destroying the destroyers. Because remember, the Americans tried to bribe the Houthis. Please stop. We'll give you, I think they said $500 million. The Houthis said pound sand. Houthis said go pound sand. We're going to keep bombing your fucking ass. See, this high technology that caught up to the high tech of your equipment. I can use low-grade missiles to destroy your ass. As the Houthis. But Iran has got the high-grade shit. That stuff they used to play with that fake Iron Dome, that wasn't even their top-of-the-line missiles yet. That wasn't even the top-of-the-line missiles. At all. So, America, Britain, fuck around and find out. The chessboard has been changed. I want you guys to know how catastrophic this is to white people. They're fucked up in the head. Because this changes the level of power. They are fucked up. They don't know how to deal with it. They're gaslighting anybody. They're about, you need to stop and think about what you did is bad and don't do it again. Iran says, fuck it, we'll do it again. You retaliate and we'll turn Israel into a goddamn parking lot. That's what they told their ass. And they know they can do it. And everybody's running to the airport trying to get the hell out of Israel. But nobody wants their ass in their country. Nobody wants their ass in their country. It's the same old shit again. Nobody wants them in their countries. Try to tell you a spade is not a spade when they commit open genocide. Exactly right. They did superior race with the Jews and the white people, right? So now, exactly right. And that's what you see. And exactly right, unsucked one. That's what they can't comprehend that shit has changed. And the Iranians were laughing. I'm sure you guys, the Iranians are laughing. They're like, what? Listen here. Fuck around and find out. They can say, well, what you didn't do, Israel, you really didn't do anything, and you need to stop it now and just submit to Israel. That was a reporter to Iran. They said, no, you out of your fucking mind. We hit the targets we told them we were going to hit. We told them in advance we were going to hit them so they can get the civilians out of there because we care about civilian lives. Israel doesn't. We told them to get them out of there, and they still couldn't stop the missiles. The Americans and the Israelis. So you keep talking this crazy talk with your racism, same thing in Sucker said, and your superior mindset. But I would hope you wouldn't test us because we will turn Israel into a parking lot. And there will be no measured bombing like we did this time. That was measured. We gave you time and we made it measured. The next time, it's full scale. It's full scale. That was the Iranians said. It's full scale on that ass. So, nothing you're going to do to block them bombs. from raining down on your ass. And if you guys don't know, they lost against Hezbollah too, because they went ground forces into Lebanon, invading another country, and they got their ass beat. They got their ass beat. So, so now they got everybody around them have woken up and hate them. Egypt hates them. Lebanon hates them, of course. You got Jordan. What the hell was that? What's that beep? Oh, what's that? What's that? It's beeping or something. This thing doing. Okay, so about that. So about that, guys. You got Jordan now scared them. You got the king of Jordan. Now, you guys don't know all these kings they got in the Middle East. They're mostly fake and phony. That was created by the British after World War I, because that was the Ottoman Turk Empire. So they made all these goopy Arabs kings, kingdoms. They were never kingdoms. They were just tribes. And so the individuals that ended up in Jordan are not Jordanese. They're from Saudi Arabia. And since they gave that kingdom to the Saud, that's how you get the name Saud. It was the house of Saud. It became Saudi Arabia when it was just Arabia. And so the other warring tribes went down to what they called Jordan. And so the Jordanian king is not from Jordan. He's Saudi. He's Arabian from Saudi Arabia. And they already want to overthrow his ass. They already want to get rid of him for helping Israel. So he knows he's on a powder kick. They already want to get rid of his ass because he's not in Jordanian. They're Saudi Arabia. They were installed by the British after World War I. And the people want to get rid of his boot-licking ass. They want to get rid of that whole fake royal family because they're not from that era. They're from Saudi Arabia. They're not from Jordan. They were installed by the British. All these fake royal families you see in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. That's all British fake shit. That was all the Ottoman Turk Empire. So none of them people were kings. None of them were kings of any damn thing. Yeah, Yemen hates them. Exactly right. Cassius, Yemen hates them. Let me finish them.
צה"ל על ההישג המרשים. היא גם סוכלה בזכות הערנות והאחריות שגיליתם אתם, אזרחי ישראל. ואני מודה גם לארצות הברית.
I can't get the translation. Let me go another one. Get the translation I'm talking.
I have a message for the tyrants of Tehran.
The tyrants of Tehran, all these fake words. Remember in the UN, everybody walked out on his ass. The rest of the world just walked out on his terrorist, baby killing ass. They walked out on him. So he called he sees empty in there. Remember, it's his people that create that fake UN. So they walked out. He called the people of Tehran tyrants. When it was the American government that went in and overthrew a duly elected government because America and these other white people are stealing their resources. So they went in and overthrew Iran back in 1954, the CIA, because they wanted access to the oil, because the individual who won the election was going to nationalize Iran's oil. And imagine that oil was going to benefit the people and not these oligarchs, these white people who went around the world stealing everybody's goddamn resources. These fucking parasites, these barbarians, these savages who believe everybody's resources belong to them by hook or crook. So they overthrew a duly elected government in 1954 in Iran. He's talking about tyrants. That's what these people talk about forever. These are the bastards running around Africa robbing and stealing diamond mines. That's why is the diamond market in Israel when there's no diamonds in fucking Israel? Because they're the ones causing havoc all throughout Africa. Robbing, killing, and stealing. And then look at you talking about some, how dare you want to get free of us robbing and killing? You're being a tyrant if you don't let us steal all your shit. They're the ones behind the apartheid in South Africa. It was them. Those folks you can't say. They were the original doctrine of apartheid. Apartheid is controlled by them, the Oppenheimers. You know what that is. without me even saying who they are. The De Beers Oppenheimers are those people who control South Africa. That's why when they leave in Israel right now, where do you think they're going? They're not coming to America. They're not going to England. Oh, they're going to South Africa to continue their shit, their racism, because the morons in South Africa are still weak and messed up in the head. They're going to South Africa. Well, why would they be going to South Africa? They're leaving Israel and going to South Africa. Why is that?
Strike us.
Strike us.
We will strike you. There is no place.
See, these are the psychopaths. This is white, as Unsubconscious just said, the white supremacy mindset, the psychopathy. Iran didn't attack them. They've been attacking everybody. They attacked Lebanon, they attacked Gaza, and then turn around and say that these people attacked them, which is a lie. Iran did not attack them. Iran was defending itself from their attacks. They the ones put those beepers out there and blew innocent men, women, and children up indiscriminately. Talking about they was all Hezbollah. They blew up children and people who were next to those damn beepers that they blew up. People's whole hands came off. Heads blew up. All kind of shit happened. Babies were murdered because it was indiscriminately. That's how they murder. Because they don't care about anybody else that's not one of them. That's in their Talmud. Read it. That's in there. So they kill indiscriminately. They don't have no... And Iran told you, hey, get the people out. We're going to bomb your military sites. These are the ones we're going to bomb. You never heard Israel do no shit like that. They just blow up motherfuckers. Kill people. Tell people to run down to a certain part of Gaza and then bomb those damn people. Say, oh, there was terrorists mixed up in, or kill people in hospitals, little old ladies in hospitals and shit. Tell there was terror. They were hiding terrorists. There's a terrorist under every blanket. That was their scam, guys, to scare the world when they're the terrorists. And all these Islamic terrorists, which were them, they created these Islamic terrorists. And they own the media, so you scared of all the ragheads and towelheads in 9/11. Didn't no motherfuckers in no dirty cave do 9/11. They did it. Mossad did it. CIA did it. Inside job. If you don't know that by now, you are an absolute moron. There was no plane that hit the Pentagon. That was a missile. That's why there was no bodies out on the line, and that's why there were no damn plane parts, no fuselages, no tails, no wings, no nothing that hit the Pentagon. But since they own the media, they paint you a fake narrative. 9/11 was an inside job. It's like it was them that killed Kennedy. Oh, it was the mob and all. No, it was the CIA Mossad that killed Kennedy. It says they on the media told you it was some lone gunman, Lee Harvey Oswald. It's all, we had all these fake commissions, the Warren Commission, every time, and every fake ass media up until today, because I mean, everybody knows now there was no Lee Harvey Oswald. People know that now. But everyone in the media up to now kept saying it was Lee Harvey Oswald. Every 10 years they go, who killed Kennedy? You will see all these fake investigations. Who killed Kennedy? I wonder who killed Kennedy. And at the end of the show, the observation and the investigation would always lead you right back to Lee Harvey Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald killed him. That's what they would lead you to. No, it was a lie. Because you get any real investigative journalism, you would know instantly that was a lie. But they owned the media, so their narrative was out there. That's why it was out there. For 60 years, that fucking fake-ass lie. They want that 9/11 shit about everything. 9/11's been censored. Made top secret. You can't talk about it. Because they did it. No fucking Saddam Hussein. no Osama bin Laden. No dirty cave in Afghanistan. Orchestrated 9/11. And it's all a damn. I knew it then was a lie. Most people stupid. They'll listen with the media. I knew back then that's a fucking lie. They did it. You know every goddamn signature when they doing a false flag. It's called a false flag operation, guys. You know when they're doing a false flag. That is them. Because they're trying to push this called problem, reaction, solution. It's called the Hegelian dialectic. They needed a Pearl Harbor event so they could create something to keep locking you down. Well, that's what Israel did, to lock you down. That's when they created that Homeland Security shit, the homeland, and they took away your freedoms in the name of security. They took away your freedoms in the name of security because you were scared to death because they gave you the boogeyman of the Islamic terrorists. You get it? They gave you the boogeyman of the Islamic terrorists. Them. So you take some of my freedom, please, to keep me secure. Please take away my freedoms. And they've been running off this shit ever since. It's them with Epstein that's been putting up these honeypots. And all these officials are all blackmailed. Because they've been sleeping with little kids or whatever heinous sexual deviant debaucherous shit they've been doing. Israel has it all on tape. The Mossad and the CIA has it on tape. Same way when you had J. Edgar Hoover who blackmailed everybody. That's why they could never fire. You guys don't realize why J. Edgar Hoover could retire? He was a homosexual married to a man and no one could ever get him out of office. He was the damn FBI director until he died because he had dirt on everybody. He had blackmail material on everybody because they spied on everybody. Before you had the CIA, the FBI was already there. That's why no administration can ever fire ever fire Hoover. They wanted to get rid of his ass, but they could never fire him because he had dirt on everybody. They wanted to get rid of J. Edgar Hoover but they couldn't. That's why we might think he stayed till he died. He was FBI director from 1920 until 1970 till he died. They wanted to get rid of him, but he had dirt on everybody. He had dirt on everybody. So that's how the game is played. So let me let him finish with these lies he's telling. And all the psychopaths are clapping.
There is no place in Iran
no place
that the long arm of Israel cannot reach, and many, many countries in the rest of the world. Because Iran seeks to impose its radicalism well beyond.
It's radicalism. Iran's never done anything to attack anybody. These are all lies. They've been attacking people. Iran control. They want to build this war with Iran because this is the Greater Israel Project. But they fucked around and found out. He's talking all this shit right here. They fucked around and found out. Right? Iran didn't do anything to anybody. Who has Iran invaded? Nobody. Who has Iran overthrown? Nobody. What he's saying is all propagandist bullshit.
On the Middle East. That's why it funds terror networks on 5 continents. That's why it builds ballistic missiles.
It funds terrorism, but these guys are the ones that fund the terrorism. These ones that are killing people indiscriminately, killing little women and children, blowing their fucking heads off, killing them indiscriminately. They're the ones doing that.
Or nuclear warheads to threaten the entire world. For too long, the world has appeased Iran. It turns a blind eye to its internal repression. It turns a blind eye to its external aggression. I have a message for the tyrants of Tehran.
Let me get that.
If you strike us, we'll...
See, because they won this war. See, if you strike us, Iran didn't strike anybody. But you see them kept building like the fake ass Trump. Iran. That's why they wanted to give you that fake thing about Iran. Wanted to have hit squad. They the ones responsible for trying to assassinate Trump, which is a lie, because they want to go to war with Iran. That was the whole thing. They want to steal that oil. And they want to make a greater Israel. They want to steal the oil in the land and subjugate those people because you're dealing with psychopaths. But they fucked around and found out. Iran had time to learn from Afghanistan and Iraq. So they knew to develop themselves because the white man lies not once, but all the time. All the time. His peace is bullshit. He only has peace with you until he figures out a way to come steal from you and overthrow your ass. His peace is bullshit. He's always thinking about war against you. And Iran knew that.
Breaking news. Bibi is now warning Iran that there's going to be a fierce attack from Israel against Iran. Watch this video.
Iran made a big mistake. We'll pay for it. The regime in Iran does not understand our determination to defend ourselves and our determination to retaliate against our enemies. We will keep to the rule we have determined. Whoever attacks us, we attack them.
He keeps saying attacks them. You attacked them. They didn't attack you. See, he thinks that if he tell a lie long enough, people will believe it. And since they're on the media, you heard Anthony Blinken, the Secretary of State, parodying this same lie. Everybody's laughing. It's a lie. They attacked Iran. Iran didn't attack Israel. Israel attacked Iran. And they think if they parrot this lie long enough, they'll get people to believe it and say it, no matter how much they say it in the media. They keep parodying the same lie. It's a lie when they said the first time. Remember, Anthony Blinken is Israeli. Why is he our Secretary of State? These are questions we got to start asking. Why? He represents Israel, not America. He can't be a diplomat for America when he has dual citizenship with a foreign country. These are just facts. Nothing to do with any anti-Semitism. It ain't about no hating anybody. This is common sense. You can't represent me if you're a goddamn a citizen of another country. It's common sense. Let me get out of this. I don't want to see that guy's coming and shoot me. If I want somebody saying something.
אני שולח תנחומים למשפחות נרצחי הפיגוע הנפשע ביפו.
That's the same one. Hold on. Give me a second. If I can find what I'm looking for. I don't want that general. Give me a second. I'll take me a while to find it. Me. Get off of that. Put myself back on that. Booyah. Exactly right. They lie about it. Oh, especially about us, jibber jabber. Exactly right. I'm so I can find that video. Especially about us, jibber jabber. Especially. Especially about us. Tell every lie in the book about us to tell how the Jews helped the blacks and all this old nonsense shit. You go back. Oh,
there you have it.
You go back in their history. They were the main slave owners. They were the main slave traders. They owned the slaves, and they the ones owned the boats that steal the slaves. Had all that. They had all that history. Somebody was a special release. Remember, they own Hollywood. They're the ones that destroyed our image. They the ones on the record companies. That was them out there destroying our images from its inception. Them. They own Hollywood from its inception. Not that he's end up getting it. They owned it from its beginning. And so the fucked up images of black people globally was their images. It was their depictions. No one else's. That was their depictions of us. No one else's. So when you see all these messed up images of us, that came from them. They perpetuated these stereotypes globally. They did that. You got the racist white man talking about they've been helping us. You got your fucking mind. Give me a second. Had a friend in high school was Iranian. Damn, she was fine. All right. All right. I take your word for it, David. She must have been nice. That's a long time ago. She was in high school. Shit. I can barely remember anybody from high school. Cameras keep getting turned off. One second, guys. Where's that video at? I can find it. Hard to find shit on TikTok. Hard to find shit on TikTok when you try to look for something you had. It might take me too long to find this shit. Let me just show this. Let me do this again. So show this yesterday with Joe. But let me show this. These are the small hats, cats with the small hats that are running this planet. What's that video I had? I just had it. What happened to it? Let me show this video again.
Ball at 1970. Let's check out some of these motherfucking pictures of this Rothschild ball at 19.
Can you say the name right? Rothschilds. Or these Rothschilds.
Let's check out some of these motherfucking pictures of this Rothschild ball at 1972. Eyes wide shut type shit. Right. And I'm pretty sure that movie was about this shit right here. Look at these motherfuckers. Motherfucker got a whole deer head on. I don't know what the fuck he got on his head. Y'all some weird motherfuckers. Weird as a motherfucker. Look at that shit. That motherfucker got a hat on with faces on each side of that motherfucker. It's supposed to be a ball. What kind of ball, motherfucker? Ain't nothing I want to fucking attend. You motherfuckers be doing some weirdo ass shit. You need to stop with all the dumb shit. I'm sick of y'all. This was in 1972. Just imagine the shit they doing now. Yeah, go to the next one. Look at that shit. Creepy as a motherfucker. Imagine, motherfucker knock on your door late at night. You open that motherfucker and that's at the door. Pum, 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 like a motherfucker. Weirdo ass shit. Go to the next one. What the fuck is that supposed to be? I don't know what you are supposed to be, lady. And this motherfucker got a whole canvas painted on his motherfucking face. The sky and shit. You little weirdo motherfuckers. The motherfuckers that be running this world be on some weirdo ass shit.
Running this world, that's right. They run the world.
Maybe that's what they really look like on their motherfucking planet. Because I don't think none of these motherfuckers really from this planet. I ain't gonna motherfucking hold you. Hey, y'all need to go back to where the fuck you came from. That's a big fact. Look at these motherfuckers. Who designed the costumes for this shit? Is that a hand? That's a hand speaker little thing. One of the one shits they had back in the day. Why is that on your head, lady? And that motherfucker got hands coming out his motherfucking head. You motherfuckers are big weird. Go to the next one. And that motherfucker look like a hook. Yeah, from the Peter Pan movie back in the motherfucking day. On the left, he looked like motherfucking Hook. And hold on. If you squint your eyes just a little bit, there's a whole motherfucking face behind a motherfucking ass. Didn't even peep that shit to just now. Crazy shit. What's up with you motherfuckers with these faces? Huh? Oh, I just thought about some shit. You know, in the book of Revelation and shit, the dragon ain't got supposed to have multiple motherfucking heads. Look at that shit right there. These motherfucking demons. You demons out this motherfucker. Fuck y'all. Go to the next one. Creepy as a motherfucker. Especially that motherfucker in the middle. All you motherfuckers creepy as a motherfucker. Y'all always doing some creepy shit. Why you can't never do regular shit? You always gotta do some creepy weird shit all the time. All you elite motherfuckers, but you really ain't elite. You pieces of shit. Fuck y'all. Go to the next one. Ooh, let me put some big ass horns or antlers on my motherfucking head. It's gonna look cool as a motherfucker. No, it don't. You look creepy as a motherfucker. Dog, what y'all got in that motherfucking gold bowl? I bet you the liquid look just like my motherfucking hoodie. Guarantee it, dog. You little weirdo motherfuckers. And guess what? I'm telling you right now, you be seeing all these motherfucking celebrities at these big ass parties. We don't know, like, what's the shit they be going to? They be dressing crazy as a motherfucker. They just went to that shit and we said, fuck all the celebrities, let's block them. And I still see you motherfuckers love y'all some celebrities. So a lot of you motherfuckers ain't block a motherfucking thing. What was that shit called? Ah, fuck it. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. They still doing this shit. You only see them on the carpet. They go into that motherfucker. Raise all that motherfucking money for some bullshit. Or what they doing inside that motherfucker? You motherfuckers are weirdos. Crazy for you. These sweet sheeple motherfuckers, they weirdo motherfuckers, that's weird. And not these motherfucking elite celebrity pieces of scum on the earth. It is what it is, dog. I'll let you be.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. These are J's. They got these true families that run every goddamn thing. Let me get that off of there. I'll wrap it up. Before I wrap it up, let me see if I can find that damn video, guys. Hold on, give me a second. Find this damn thing. with the Iranian. I don't know. It's just a gaslight them. So you talk that crazy shit if you want to. See if I can type it and find this shit. Little music, trying to find shit. Find it. Let me see. One second, guys. Let me find this damn thing. trying not to worry about the things you say. I ain't got the time, you're always on my mind. Baby, why you faking with my love? Trying to be patient with you now. I'll never be over. You to pull me closer. Look me in my eyes and tell me how. Come with the time. Come with the time. Think about us. Think about us, babe. Your body's so beautiful. All I want is your love. Can't get enough. 'Cause I don't wanna see you with somebody else. And I've been feeling lonely in this king size bed. I'm trying not to worry about the things you say. I ain't got the time. You're always I can't find it, guys. Trying to find it, but I can't find it. Shit. Can't find that military guy. The military general told him, hey, it's not gonna end well for you guys. You guys don't stop messing around. All I keep showing is American news. I can't find it.
Sky as Israel again struck southern Beirut. Israel hitting Lebanon's capital daily as its war with Hezbollah intensifies. Lebanon's health ministry saying more than 2,000 people have now been killed and nearly 10,000 injured, most in just the past 2 weeks. Israel telling more areas in southern Lebanon to evacuate. 1.2 million people already displaced.
It's very hard.
American Lebanese citizen Samar Barweb evacuated on a flight to Istanbul. Plumes of smoke visible at Beirut's airport.
Many people are waiting at the airport all day just so they can get their grandparents out, their mom out, or their daughters out. It's completely tragic.
As fears of a wider Middle East war still grow, the US Friday struck Yemen, targeting Iran-backed Houthi rebels. The Pentagon saying the strikes were to prevent Houthis targeting shipping. The world bracing for Israel's promised response to Iran.
And it's like Cassius said, the Houthis, the small Houthis are breaking Israel's back. They're going bankrupt, guys. They have been destroying their the shipping lanes where nothing's going in and out of Israel. The ports are going bankrupt. So listen here. They're going to become bankrupt as well. They're going to bankrupt them, and militarily they will not win this fight. All the gaslighting they doing, the line, America's line and the Israelis line, they will lose. Okay? Your technology, they finally conquered your technology. You do not have the edge anymore. That's why these white people are going crazy. They're not used to people saying, hey, fuck around and find out. Usually just going and invading people doing what they want to do. You ain't going to be able to invade no Iran. You're not going to be able to save no Israel. They're going to bomb it back into the Stone Age. So, good luck with that.
Unprecedented missile attack earlier this week. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khomeini leading Friday prayers, defiant, telling thousands the strikes were legal and legitimate. Questions now whether Israel will target Iran's oil industry. President Biden Friday, though, seeming to
Now, they target that oil industry. I told you that's a wrap. The whole world would want to destroy Israel. Go ahead and bomb it. Everybody's gas is now 4 or 5 times higher. You giving people that Holocaust shit. You know, the Holocaust, and their gas is 6 times higher. They don't want to hear that shit no more. They ain't want to hear about you and your Holocaust no more when they're paying 6 times the goddamn gas price. Gas is like $100 a gallon. Yeah, go ahead. Fuck around and find out.
Courage that.
I think if I were in their shoes, I'd be thinking.
Today,
we must remain vigilant. We should roll up our sleeves from Afghanistan to Gaza to Lebanon. We should move and act. We should roll up our sleeves, get prepared for action. Today, we must remain vigilant. We should roll up our sleeves from Afghanistan.
Find that general.
And what did he say? He said that Tuesday's attack was minimum punishment for Israel and that Iran...
Exactly. It was minimal. They told you it was going to be minimal. It wasn't a real attack. It was minimal. You had Benjamin Netanyahu shaking and shit with his thing. It was minimal. See, you fucked around and found out. It's not Iraq. It's not Syria. It's not Libya no more, Gaddafi. You fucked around and found out that they have the capability to hurt you for real. So all your fucking fake bluff talking and all that shit, that's out the window. This war's already ended before it started. You done fucked around and found out. Okay, go keep extending it. You don't have the manpower and you don't have overwhelming force. See, Israel, you don't have overwhelming force, you will lose. When you being a private military man, you're going to lose. You don't have overwhelming force. And ain't nobody going to die for you. And Americans sign up to go die for you. So, you better get your shit together. I already told you. 2-state solution, that's it. No more your fake shit. You ain't get to kick the can down the road no more. Oh, we're going to try to make a 2-state solution. You've been trying that for 70 years when you came in and stole every goddamn thing. You stole the country like white people do. You came and settled and stole every goddamn thing. You literally stole the people's homes. You went to the houses and stole their houses. Literally, you did that. You did that. You went to some anti-Semitism when these people are Semitics. You want to scream that anti-Semitism shit when these people are Semitic. The very people you're talking about you're supposed to be not hating, you're taking their home. They're Semitic. So are you practicing anti-Semitism? I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking.
Its allies would not back down.
The operation that our armed forces did was the minimum punishment against the astonishing crimes of that regime. Israel is malignant, ruthless, fake, and unstable entity has kept itself standing with difficulty through America's support, and it will not survive, God willing. The resistance in the region will not back down with these martyrdoms and will win.
And what did he say? He said that
Mr. Hossein Amir Abdullahian has met Qatar's Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani here in Doha. They discussed the latest developments in Gaza. Abdullahian said that the conflict will not end if Israel continues attacking civilians. On Saturday, he met Hamas's political leader, Ismail Haniyeh, in Qatar's capital.
Israel's the one attacking civilians, not Iran.
Well, Dorsa Jabari is in Iran's capital, Tehran. Dorsa, Iran is known to be a main backer of Hamas. What's their position on day 8 of...
See, this is how fake media works. This is how propaganda works. Iran is known to be a backer of Hamas. Israel, Mossad created Hamas, funded Hamas. It's their animal, not Iran. But the media's not telling you that. I wonder why. Because they want to give you a fake, false narrative. It's propaganda. Israel created Hamas. Israel funded Hamas. These are facts. And all these other fake terrorist groups from ISIS to Al-Qaeda, that's the Mossad and the CIA funded all of it because they wanted to have you afraid of a boogeyman. Terrorism. You can't really fight a war on terror. It goes on forever. When do you win the war on terror? Oh, after they completely bankrupted our ass. Since 2000, we were only $3 trillion in debt. Now we're $34 trillion in debt, only 20-something years later, fighting this fake war on terror, toppling what is the country that Israel told us to topple, Libya, tried Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq. That was their countries, and Iran was on that list. Somalia, that was their list, not ours. So even our goddamn military is controlled by Israel. But you fucked around and found that Iran already armed themselves enough to deal with you rabid-ass monstrous bastards who want to steal everything from people. That's the grip. They're parasites. They're parasitical. Theft, rob, murder, kill, steal. They think your resources are theirs. And how dare you use your resources to fund and support your own people? How dare you use your own resources to help your own people like a Gaddafi? Those resources are supposed to belong to them, make them rich, and have everybody else impoverished. See, their system, I told you years ago, is feudalism. That's the European system. Feudal. They love that shit. Two people on top of everybody's slaves. That's why they try to lock you down so you can't even travel with these fake 15-minute cities. They want to take you back to feudalism because they're psychopaths. They're natural psychopaths. And since the whole society is psychopath, the average day white person idolize these millionaires and let them get to be billionaires, where now your government is completely captured by the psychopaths. Psychopaths run your government because now your government has no teeth because you believe in that unfettered business control everything without any morality. And so they know that the corporation structure is psychopathic. That's not even my opinion. That's already been studied. That's a fact. So you allow the psychopaths to now control your government, and now they're indiscriminately bombing innocent men, women, and children. And that's why your whole Congress stood up, was cheering. Yay! But Netanyahu, yay! All of them are goddamn morally bankrupt. They were all cheering for genocide, killing a fucking innocent men, women, and children, slaughtering at least 500,000 people. Because your Congress has been taken over. It doesn't work for you. It works for them. That's why they all had to get up and cheer like he was Hitler or something. Yeah, over the top. But they ain't did shit for the people that's up in those damn mountains. They moved heaven and earth for those people fucked up in the mountains of Western North Carolina. They haven't done that. But some foreigner who comes here, they get up and scream and yell, yeah, yeah, like rabid dogs. Because they're controlled. They do not work for you. That's why you got endless wars. And that's why they fucked around and found out. They stood out, how can we get rid of, because I told they were setting up this war with Iran. That's why you had that fake Trump shit happening with the fake ass, the phony assassination tips where there was no blood on his ear. With the other bombs, all these fake assassinations, they were fake. So he can put out the narrative that Iran, because I already knew it, when they kept saying Iran, they want, that's the next step. They want to go to war with Iran. They got to make Iran the boogeyman. But Iran was already equipped to say, fuck around and find out then. They wanted to make all this fake thing. Why the hell does Iran want to kill Trump? Who the fuck is Trump for what? There's no reason for them. Every president is controlled by Israel. So why the hell does it make a difference whether Kamala or Trump gets in there for Iran? Because the military the military program would still be to go after Iran. So it wouldn't make no difference who got in there. See, that with their fake media, they want to believe that they're trying to get Trump. That's a lie. Israel controls this country. So the program was going up now, Iran, right here, the fake news. And Trump talking about, the Iranians were trying to have a hit squad to come kill me. Why? The agenda towards Iran was going to be the same and still going to be the same no matter who gets in, Trump or Kamala. Isn't that funny? But they were setting you up with that bullshit that you believe. Now, they were trying to drum up support for you to go into Iran, guys. They wanted to dumb you down and then drum up support. You get mad at Iran like you did with Iraq and Afghanistan 20 years ago with that fake 9/11 shit. Have you get all emotionally worked out of shape and believe Iraq and Saddam and Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan had something to do with the taking down of the towers in New York when it was a complete setup job by the Mossad and the CIA. See, they were hoping for the same emotional response. Because all these MAGA nuts, they're trying to get Trump Iran. We must go to war with Iran. Let me go volunteer to go fight Israel's war against Iran. And now you get your fucking head shot off, don't know what the hell you're talking about. Iran is not the aggressor here. That's why I kept getting shut down on TikTok. Shut down. Iran is not the aggressor. Israel is. Israel just murdered 500,000 men, women, and children. Murdered them. Slaughtered them. Some of them looking for the very terrorists that they created. They created a mosque. So YouTube and all you other, you can't take that. They created a mosque. So they were killing all these people looking for the very terrorists that they created. Make that make sense, guys. Make that make sense. They're looking for the damn terrorists that they created. We gotta go kill them. Exactly. AIPAC controls all of them. Exactly right. AIPAC already told you they 95% of people they put in 100%. And how are they gonna lose their power? Because they're trying to lock down everything. They're trying to make everything Gaza, lock everything down. That's their policy. So they're trying. See, they forgot that most of this country is Christian. They're trying to turn out Jesus is the teachings of Jesus are now anti-Semitic. That's not going to work. You're not going to teach the Christians that the teachings of Jesus are anti-Semitic. That's not going to work. They're going to rise up against your ass. You done gone too far. You took your propaganda too far with that. And so that's going to hurt you in the long run.
This conflict.
Well, we just heard from the Iranian foreign minister in Doha during his meeting with the Emir of Qatar, and he made it very clear and had one of the strongest warnings from Iran that we've heard over the past 8 days. He said that if the situation continues and the Israeli bombardment and aggression, as he called it, continues on the Palestinian, the situation will expand. They will not be confined to just Gaza. This is something very significant that we have heard from the high-ranking Iranian official. Now, for their support of Hamas, it's no secret Iran has been a staunch supporter of the group since its...
You see how demonic these goddamn representatives they all supported this genocide. And that's what it is, guys. This is genocide. And every one of these congressmen and senators supported this genocide. They're all wicked. They're all evil. This is evil, guys. It's not whether it's goddamn a misunderstanding or something. It's evil. It's wicked. It's genocide. And every last one of these congressmen have supported it. Every last one of these senators unanimously have supported this genocide. And you see, they're the same ones that support the fake war in Ukraine. We know damn well the CIA that overturned a duly elected government because they wanted control of, same thing in Iran. They wanted to steal all of Ukraine's resources. So now who owns the majority of the land in Ukraine? BlackRock and Vanguard. It's theft again. It's parasitical theft. That's what they do. And then gaslight you with their fake news. Tell you lies. Oh, we got to go fight for democracy. Democracy in Ukraine. Democracy. Democracy. when Zelensky got rid of all the democratic institutions in the country. He got rid of all the democratic institutions in the country. He outlawed them. So it's not a democracy that you're in. So that's a lie. That's gaslighting. But it's the stealing of a country, guys. How they steal a country. So all the land, all the resources have now gone to BlackRock and Vanguard in Ukraine while those people have been wiped out. And they thought they were going to be able to go and break Russia up what they tried the last time in the early 90s when they were stealing all Russian assets. Everybody's a terrorist. They're the ones invading everybody, but everybody's a terrorist. They're the ones indiscriminately killing everybody. Everybody's a terrorist. They bombed the shit out of Iran. Out of Iraq, killed millions of kids. Nothing was ever accomplished. Can't prove nothing. All this shit was a lie. They laughed about it. These psychopaths laughed. No weapons of destruction over here. No weapons of destruction over there. No mass weapons of destruction over here. And laughed after they murdered millions of Iraqis. These psychopaths knew it was a lie when they went in. I told the Mossad they wanted to have another Pearl Harbor event so they can create this fake-ass Homeland Security. And what has Homeland Security been giving us? Flooding us with illegal aliens. Flooding the borders with illegal aliens. And then trying to lock you down, give you cyber. Oh, you got to have cyber information now to go anywhere. And all this other shit, trying to enslave you. Trying to set up this feudal system that they used to. Feudalism. I'm going to wrap this up right here, guys.
Inception, and the Iranian leadership has maintained their position that they will continue to support Hamas any which way they can. And
everybody pound that like button for me, family, before you get out of here.
And that has only been reiterated over the past 8 days.
Dorsa, the U.S. is moving major military assets to the region. First, it was one aircraft carrier. Now it's a second aircraft carrier that's on its way. And they have specifically said, this is to prevent either Hezbollah or Iran from trying to escalate this. Has Iran commented on this at all?
Iran's position is that these moves by the United States are actually seen as an escalation themselves. By moving these major warships to the region, it sends a message that they are ready and willing to defend their own interests. And that is something the Iranians have said that is very dangerous because their interference is what is fueling the instability in this region. Again, I want to point out something.
They don't got no choice. The Pentagon is run by Israel. Israel was all in the Pentagon having these goddamn plans drawn up to go into goddamn Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Syria. They were in the Pentagon. So Pentagon is not run by no Americans. It's run by Israel. That's a fact.
During the past 4 days that we saw Hossein Amir Abdullahian visit 4 countries, including Iraq, Lebanon, Syria, and Qatar, his language changed quite drastically from the first day on Thursday, where he spoke after meeting with the head of Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah. He said that there is still time to try and contain the situation, trying to de-escalate. But he did stress that the groups such as Hezbollah and other resistance groups were ready and their fingers were on the trigger, warning that if this situation continues, there could be an escalation, but not directly threatening Israel. On this last day in Doha, we saw him on Sunday during his meeting with the Emir of Qatar. He said that the situation, if it's not remedied, if it doesn't de-escalate, then there is no telling how large the conflict will get. And Iran, along with other regional players, can no longer be an observer, directly hinting that Iran is willing to enter into this conflict directly if Israel doesn't step back.
Okay, and that's why we're watching it so closely. Dorsa, thanks for walking us through it today. Thank you very much. Dorsa Jabari reporting from Tehran.
All right, family, let me go ahead and wrap this thing up. Woo! All right, here we go. I'm out, family. Much love. Black, hot, fire. Ring the alarm. School's back out, stupid. One more time, ring that alarm. Everybody have a good night. Peace. Black, hot, fire. We out. Everybody go over there to that damn, over to our site. Black, hot, riot. Woo! You guys take your ass over. You guys take your ass over there and cop some of the stuff we got. You need it, we got it. You need it, we got it. Go get some of that brain focus formula. Some cognitive support. Some colon cleanse, damn it. Some vitamin D3. Super green food. Ashwagandha. And need some shea butter, get some of that. I might go through everything. But you go get what you need to get. We got it all. Black, hot, fire. You get that vitamin D3. Black people, we need it. Black, hot, fire. It's only $20, $19.90. You go get you some vitamin D pills. Black, hot, fire. Woo! Black, hot, fire. We out. Much love, family. Everybody have a good one. Peace. Let's join up in this bad boy. Say peace to everybody over here too, guys. Let me wrap this joint up over on this side. Wrap this joint up.